All right, well, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin.
I'm Tarsha.
And this is, of course, Conversations with the Crawleys, where we have conversations about faith, family, relationships, and recaps, reviews, commentary of some of our favorite shows. This one is all about Ready to Love Season 5, DC Edition.
DC? Last time?
For the last time. We hear they might be headed to Miami. So, of course, if this is content that you enjoy, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like, request notifications, and
share.
And we, of course, are going to see you in the comments. Reunion special is coming up. So if you've been a follower of this channel, you know that we make some predictions. We kind of talk through that trailer, see what nuggets we can pull out of that. One thing to correct, thank you. I forgot who it was in the comments, but you reminded me that, yes, Walter was not the first guy to get rejected at the finale. AJ also got rejected by Kyra the previous season. So thanks for that correction. We always take corrections, and what you guys help us to remember and see what we didn't see.
Exactly.
All right. So let's talk about this reunion, especially y'all. First of all, I think we decided if we're going to do a live that night.
No, we haven't decided yet.
Let us know in the comments if you all want us to do a live.
Yeah, gonna be up.
Yeah, because it'll be what, 10 p.m. Mountain Time, because we're on the West Coast, Phoenix, rocking hard with nice weather here. But
throw that in.
Yes. But here's the thing, there's a couple of things that we saw. First of all, Tommy is not hosting the reunion special.
So did they want to change it up because they see him a lot through the season? Did Tommy have something to do? And he's like, I don't got time for the drama. I did my part. I counseled as much as I could. So we don't know why Tommy couldn't make it this time around.
Yeah, but I think, and it'll be interesting to see this lady, how she does as far as just bringing in, because Tommy, I like the fact that he kind of calls people out on stuff.
And he was there from the beginning, so he kind of understands the progression of where they were every week. So
we'll see. That'll be interesting, right? Now, as far as predictions on who we think is still together, we know, of course, Walter and Sabrina are not.
That's an easy one.
That's an easy one. Phil and Sydney.
Yes, Phil and Sydney.
Yes.
Now we're thinking they are still together. Mm-hmm. We've seen some things online, so we're thinking that yes. Now, when the question "Are they exclusive?" comes up, Phil's giving that. What you talking to us? Oh, I didn't know you were talking to us.
Because y'all know Phil's problem throughout the entire season was he really couldn't give direct answers.
Correct.
So it could, of course, just be how they edit it, but I think that they're together. I think we'll still see them together. They at least vibing well.
Yes.
As far as what we can see, right? And then Aisha and Dante.
Okay, I didn't see anything.
Now, we didn't see them in the trailer.
I just see her like kind of patting her eyes, trying to keep her makeup from running.
Right.
So we don't know if something happened or they're not good anymore.
Or that could just be fallout from another interaction with Camille.
Right.
Because y'all know Camille's five personalities all came out during the reunion, I'm sure.
Well, they asked her about, because Aisha states, this is what you said at the table when you were talking about Cornelius possibly getting voted out. Right. And then Camille's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Cornelius is like backing her up. Don't recall.
Cornelius ain't got no cause to back her up because Cornelius wasn't there for a lot of the conversations that the ladies had as far as deliberations.
Oh, but they said that at the table when they were.
She did say that at the table, but there's been other times during ladies' deliberation where she also was like, y'all ain't putting him in the box.
Right. So that's true.
So Cornelius can again, the whipped Cornelius that we see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he whipped. The whipped Cornelius that we see can co-sign Camille's craziness, but we've seen it with our own eyes. So it'll be interesting to see how she spins that and says that's not what she said, or that's not what she meant, or that she was joking, or whatever it might be. And then not Zadia, but
we can talk about Zadia.
Let's talk about Zadia. So Naeem are at least connected, like booed up a little.
Yeah, they were sitting kind of close. So either they're really, really good friends or
something. But I think So we also see Naeem kind of, it looks like, as far as what we can see, get into a little tiff with Sydney, talking about, I think some were more interested in being friends than being booed up, right? But here's my problem with that. Naeem, in my opinion, was the male member of the Brown Skin Girl Club. And so I think that he's taking Zadia's side in that because it's Zadia. But let's be honest, they all were looking for love.
Right.
He couldn't make a decision. Well, he made a decision finally at the end. He was
kind of more introverted, so he didn't spend a lot of time talking to all of the women.
Right.
And he makes that comment because a lot of them became close in a friendship kind of way, but he seemed never to be able to be in the mix of really mingling and getting to know people. Because when he tells Tommy that he's no longer want to be a part of the journey, he feels like, well, what I've learned a lot is that I needed to really kind of move around and really talk to everyone, and I didn't get an opportunity to do that.
Right.
So, he can project it on somebody else. Right. But at the end of the day, it's up to you still to make sure you're mingling, talking, whatever you want to call it, networking, meeting people for them to realize, oh, would he be a good fit for me or not? Right. But he got locked into one person.
Yeah.
So.
And then Frank and Mumin.
Yeah, I kind of see that. We kind of saw this coming because he indicates he has a very high sex drive. And while she's the type of person, you got to be ready to get married.
Right.
She says she's not having sex until she get married. She's staying celibate. So this is the type of woman, if you ain't ready to get married and be serious, you need to leave her alone. Like the daddy said.
Yep.
What he told him, he said...
I forget, but it was basically like, this ain't the adventure you want.
Right, that's exactly.
This is not the adventure you want.
This ain't the safari you want to go on, all right? Because I'm I'm the lion here, and I will eat you if you don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
So
I am Simba.
Right.
Or Mufasa, whatever. Mufasa dead. Mufasa died.
If you want to talk about going forward, it would have been Simba.
Right.
But okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's move on.
And you Scar. All right. Listen, y'all know we take analogies sometimes and take them left.
Okay.
And then Tasia runs off stage.
I'm like, what did someone say to Tasia? Because someone had to say something.
No, here's the thing, because she's like, this is ghetto. We hear her saying, this is so ghetto. This is my opinion of Tasia. Tasia has, and I think this is kind of what we saw throughout the show. I think we saw walls built up around Tasia. Tasia had walls that were very difficult to penetrate or get down.
Okay.
And she always wanted to present herself in a professional manner.
Okay.
But I don't think we ever saw the authentic Tasia. Because you can be professional and still be authentic.
That's
right?
true.
And so I think that when we get to seeing this, because here's the thing, if you've seen Ready to Love, season 1, 2, 3, or 4,
be some drama.
You know drama's coming off at the reunion special.
It's gonna pop off at the reunion.
It's happening. So for her to act like, I never expected this is so ghetto, this is the show you signed up for.
Well,
and it's not necessarily that it's ghetto, if you will, because I hate using that term, but there is drama.
Right. And she got voted off early. So she didn't see the drama that happened at the dinner table when they went on the retreat.
Right.
So she may not understand that there was some chemistry and some things that people were having tipping, going back and forth that she didn't get experience. Now, did she hear about it? Probably if she's still friends with some of these ladies. So she heard about the drama. So they're going to bring it up.
Right.
So I don't know. That's why I feel like someone had to direct something to her, and she didn't want to have to take off her earrings and her heels. So she walked off to make sure, and she got upset.
Yeah.
So
then we also see a snippet of Corey, First Date King, crying.
He was crying. I don't know.
All right.
Well, it could be that he only gets the first date. I don't know. Or they perceive
I can't get a second date.
Whatever. Who knows?
And then one thing that, and you may have not seen this, but Sabrina did kind of do a live a couple of days ago about, and one of the things that was kind of a little surprising, she mentioned that one of the reasons, not the entire reason, but one of the reasons that she did not take Walter was she had heard or gotten that he was having conversations with Shiloh about Frank, and that there seemed to be a little connection going with Shiloh and Walter, if I understood what I saw correctly.
Really?
Yeah. So again, one of the things about this show that we found out is that, and I think one of the cast members from a previous season mentioned it, that we don't always see all the dates that are happening. That's, we kind of know that, but sometimes they can't necessarily date who they want to date on camera. Production kind of says this is who we're setting you up with to go out on a date, and it's up to them to kind of move around and find their own dates. That's why I think we see some surprise relationships, because they're still going through the process, just not on camera. So
okay, so production set up some dates, and then the dates that maybe they're really interested in,
it's up to them to figure out and get it done. So all right, but let us know in the comments what your thoughts are on the reunion. And definitely make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're looking at the community tab so that we can kind of let you know what we're doing as far as the reunion night.
And tell us your prediction.
Yeah.
Who do you think is together and who's not?
If y'all know the tea, spill it. Let us know. All right?
All right.
That's it. Y'all have a great one. See you next video. Be blessed.